you are thinking of putting your Mar Vista home on the market in 2025, February, my friends, may be the best time to sell. I'm going to share with you exactly why in this video right now. What's up, my friends? Thank God the fires have been 100% contained in Palisades and here on the west side of Los Angeles, but not without major ramifications. With over 23,000 acres burned, including 10,000 homes and businesses, people are not only displaced out of their homes, but also out of their jobs as well. Now, as we move further into 2025, we are going to see the impact relatively quickly as homes that were sitting collecting days on market or even rented because they couldn't get their price are now selling and selling over the asking price substantially once again. Now, if you are joining me for the very first time, I'm Eric Haas. I'm a local Mar Vista homeowner as well as a local real estate agent with Vista Sotheby's. My channel, my friends, is all about making sure you know black and white what is going on with Mar Vista's housing market, including the trends, tips for buyers and sellers to win, and what all these numbers clearly mean, whether you're buying, selling, or just a curious homeowner. Now, smash that subscription button, hit the like at the end of the video, and grab that pen and pencil because we're diving into head first this Mar Vista 2025 housing market right now. Alright guys, part 1 of 4, my friends, and we are getting into the number of active homes for sale, the pending sales, and homes that sold in January to see exactly what type of market we can be expecting moving further into 2025, and also the impact that local fires in Palisades are going to have on our home values here in Mar Vista. Now, inventory has seen a jump in activity to the tune of a 51% increase since December, taking it from 33 homes to 50 homes currently for sale in February. Now, while most homeowners usually hold off until spring to sell, the Palisades fire is finding many homeowners putting their homes on the market right now instead of waiting. Now, as mentioned in the previous video, there are families and people who have lost their homes that are looking to rent, and it is of the utmost importance, my friends, if you are thinking of renting out your property or one of your properties, to not price gouge on that monthly rent. A single-story home in Mar Vista that just rented for an astronomical amount of $22,000 a month, with 2,100 square feet shared between a house and an ADU, compared to a 2018 two-story modern with 3,400 square feet, a pool that rented in October and started at $20,000 and rented for $16,000. I just don't get it. I understand that, families in Palisades, there are the have-a-lots and then there are the haves, and let's be mindful of also the people who are the haves because they need a place to go to, and we need to be mindful of this price gouging. Plus, it's important you report these types of listings when you see them as well, my friends. Now, with 50 homes for sale, it seems buyer activity has picked up as the pending homes jumped, are you ready, a staggering 125% from 12 in December to double that and a bit more to 27 for January. Now, again, with the recent Palisades fires, an increase in pendings makes sense and could continue actually throughout 2025 once insurance is settled or decisions are made to stay or not stay. Now, with that being said, it will be important to keep a finger on the sold homes pulse as it didn't jump like the active listings and pending listings so far. At this point in time, home sales in January took a 23% slide downward from 30 in December to 23 in January. Now, this happens actually to be pretty normal for the first month, and I anticipate that the numbers to grow for the rest of quarter 1 and beyond. Now, my suggestion to buyers at this time is to act now. I get it, interest rates are a little bit higher, but leverage homes that are still overpriced and overlooked and get your deal before this market changes, because it's going to change. Sellers are in a prime position. They could very well find us back to multiple offers as the norm, but only, my friends, if they price correctly. Alrighty guys, part 2 of 4, and we are diving into the impact the median active, median pending, and the median sold prices are having on our Mar Vista housing market as we get into February. Now, as inventory took a 51% jump in January, the median active price took the ever so slightest of drops by 2% from $2.5 to $2,450,000. Now, the high median active price continues to find homes sitting on the market longer and eventually selling, but after one or more price drops to a buyer who have full control of all the negotiating power. Sellers, this is not where you want to be. Now, while the median active price hasn't changed much, the median pending price continues to drop, unfortunately. Not much, though, from $1,850,000 to $1,840,000. And again, while not that huge of a drop, it is the third month in a row we are seeing the median pending price decrease. Now, with a $600,000 gap between the median active price and the median pending price, Mar Vista still has an ongoing battle with overpricing versus pricing correctly. Now, while the median pending dropped and median active jumped, the median sold price again by 3% dropped from $1,940,000 in December to $1,009,000 for January. A continued slow drop to the median sold price has been the trend for the last 4 months now, and a pricing strategy, my friends, is the only way to fix that. Now, it does matter who you hire in this market, and who you hire, my friends, makes the difference between you selling over that asking price or below that asking price. All right, guys, let's keep it going. We are getting into part 3 of 4, and we're analyzing what the average days on market means and how that original price versus the sold price battle is ending for January. Now, with the median active price increasing and the median pending price slowly dropping for the third straight month, we saw a huge 21% decrease in the average days on market to 37 days for the month of January versus 47 days in December. Now, clearly, when a home is priced correctly, my friends, and value is perceived by the buying community, that home not only sells, but it sells for over the asking price. With the median pending and the sold price dropping slightly, Mar Vista saw a rise in its original list price versus the sold price average by 6%, taking it from 91% in December to now a 97% in January. This feat truly, seriously, only stems from the fact that 22% of the homes that sold in January sold over the asking price. And that is such a low number. We need to get that up, and that all can be accomplished with pricing correctly. Now, what is interesting to note about this as well is the original list price versus the sold price average, how much of an impact that has on a home's ability to sell above the original list price. Considering that 22% sold over the asking, homes that sold in January that went under contract in the first 2 weeks showed on average 101% of the original asking price, pretty much showing that those homes are selling over the asking price with a pricing strategy in place from day one. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up, part 4 of 4, and we are jumping into the number of homes selling above asking, at asking, and below asking. This happens to be my favorite piece of information to disclose to you. And homes selling over the asking price in January accounted for only 22% of all the homes sold in Mar Vista. Now, fortunately for buyers, the overpricing trend in Mar Vista is here to stay, as only 5 of 23 homes that sold in Mar Vista actually sold over the asking price. Now, the number of homes that sold at asking dropped 50% from 4 in December to 2 in January. Now, as I've mentioned before in my videos previously, if you watched them, these homes typically reflect an off-market teardown sale or brand new construction that sells before coming to the market. Now, those types of sales are going to probably most likely pick up, especially for new construction, so we will be keeping a finger on the pulse for that as well. Now, and finally, the numbers we've been waiting for, the number of sold homes selling below asking jumped again in the wrong direction from 67% in December to now 70%, finding the number of homes selling below asking for January at 16. Now, mind you, 23 homes sold, 16 sold below the asking price. Black and white, my friends, the numbers show how important it is to have a pricing strategy in place in order to have the best opportunity when you hit the market from day one. Now, if you are a homeowner thinking of selling in 2025, the numbers don't lie, my friends. You definitely need a pricing game plan to be a success this 2025 market. Now, to get a head start in understanding how to win when buying or selling in today's 2025 market, check out my free, the buying game plan and the selling game plan to win in 2025. Free access, my friends, at erichossgroup.com, or just comment below and I will be happy to send you a PDF via email. Thanks, my friends, for checking out my latest Mar Vista housing update. Stay safe out there and make sure to subscribe to stay dialed in on what's going on